Hey, good afternoon everybody, well good evening everybody I should say. It's just after 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. I'm here for 1, possibly 2 nights by the looks of it, so happy days. I've been busy trying to get myself organised, just as the time's getting on a bit. It's going to be a really cold one. I don't know if you can see in the background, but it's snowing again. It is a little bit nippy but not mega, but apparently it's going to get really low the night. So what I've been doing is installing me brand new wood burner, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to work a dream for us and for Betty, because I've got Betty here with us as well, which she is just there. She's having a little sniff around. So I've got her jacket on her because it is cold like. But at any rate, right, so I've just been doing a bit of dottering to my roof and everything as well, because there was kind of big gaps and a lot of snow inside my shelter when I come today. So I'll just give you a quick span round and let you have a look at what I've been doing. Obviously I've still got a little tiny gap at the top here. It's just for airflow, so if the smoke does go inside my shelter. But what I've done is I've used my wife's, it looks messy at the minute, but it's just a makeshift one for this weekend till I get some tin plating. But I've used my wife's foil blanket, and I've put loads of layers of tiles all over the top of that, and then I've got my top on there. The chimney comes out at the top end now, and I've got some tape off me mate Jimmy and taped that on properly. So that's what I've got going. The inside of the shelter, I've got my new stove fitted in the corner. It fits in like a dream. My flue goes all the way down the top. I was going to put the other tin on it, but it'll be touching the roof if I had that there, and that's also taped onto cords and a seal there. So my mate Dave's just popped up, so we're now going to do a little test run on it, make sure it's alright. But as you can see, all the snow inside my shelter has come through the roof where I didn't fasten it all down properly. Alright, so I'll bring this back later on. See you later. Right, that's it lads and lasses. The stove is fitted in. Had a few teething problems at the beginning with the roof part. I put a foil blanket up the top thinking that would reflect the heat. Don't try this at home, it doesn't work. All it was doing was melting. So what I've done is, just to protect my top, I've put loads of roof slates all around underneath the top. The fire's burn quite well, the heat's quite good. I'm not cold inside my shelter, and I've got the door wide open as well. Alright, so this is the first proper burn. Obviously the door seal, I mustn't have prepped the metal properly, it was too rusty, so the door seal fell off, but I think that's making it draw air better. When you first start the fire off, it does smoke a little bit, but now the fire's running, there's nice smoke coming out of it that I can see in any rate. Alright, and there you go. There's my fire going. It's toasty warm, but when you open the door, I must admit, you do get a bit of smoke coming out, but not mega amounts. I don't know if you can see it. Ah, you can. It's getting more and more now, but the heat that comes up the stove in any way will not need to have the fire door open. Alright, but as you can see, it's got loads of big logs and everything in, and everything's just burning brilliant. So happy days. So there you go. Door shut, gap there, and there's nice smoke coming out of it. Alright. Obviously I'm now busy chopping loads of logs. I've had to do a little quick fix on there, put a tin within a tin in a tin, if that makes sense to you, to get my chimney fixed properly so there's no rain getting in it. Alright, this big top, I've had to tie it up a little bit better because it was starting to come down a bit, but obviously we've had lots of really strong winds. There's a couple of little rips in it on the joint there, so I'll let it sort that out before it rips too much. Apart from that, happy days. It's cold outside, but not mega. It is windy though, so that's causing a bit of a problem. So now my idea is that I need to get my shelter sorted out into some sort of working living area for the next couple of days. All my bed's prepped and ready. Betty's in her bed chilling out. I've got stuff scattered all over, as you can see. It's like a bombshell, but my priority was getting my fire going, get a bit of heat in here, and I'm standing here now about 2 foot away from my fire, and I can feel the heat coming off it, and I think it's going to be a good little cooking surface, this. Yeah, because I'm keeping my hand there and it's starting to really burn us now. So happy days. I'll be cooking on here later on. I'll be making a spaghetti bolognese, so I'll bring you along for that and show you my first cooking on here. That's it really. Alright, so bring us back later on. Right, hello everybody, back again. Let's take my head torch off. First of all, I'd like to say cheers. Hope everybody's enjoying the video so far. It's now getting just after 9 o'clock at night. I've just finished my first ever live feed on Northeast Bushcraft site, which is the thing I'm part of. I think it went quite well. I think everybody seemed to enjoy it. So I'm now sitting in the shelter, as you can see. Alright, what I'll do is I'll give you a quick pan round, and I think I said cheers, didn't take a drink, did I? Right, cheers everybody. Right, I've only had a couple of cans like, so I'm just taking it easy. I'm going to make a tea soon. I've just been dead busy, I've never even cooked since I've been here. So I'll bring us back for that anyway. I'll get my stand set up and we'll make a spaghetti bolognese. So anyway, I'm just going to turn the camera around okay, and I'll give you a pan round so you can see how my setup is today. Right, obviously I've got my bed here all set up. There's Betty's little bed set up in the bottom there. She's got 2 dog beds. Alright, got a dog bed here on the bottom, and then I've got another one which is the one I use for Mitzi as well. Alright, there, so it gives her a little bit of a circle to lie in. I've had to plug a top in that corner because there was a bit of a draft coming. I still feel a bit of a draft, like I think it's from that top corner there, so I'll go outside and do that because it is cool outside. And then obviously the bit more of her army sleeping bag here, and this will just go over the top of her like so. Alright, I've got my DOS bag here, and then I've got a thermal liner over there as well, there, but I'll probably not need that in here tonight because it's canny warm. Alright, me table set up with me drink, me cups and everything, me brew kit. And obviously I've got my candles on the go of the night, my radio on there which I haven't got playing. Got all my wood down the bottom end here, some logs which I've just been bunging into this new fire in a bag of wood that I've got. Sounds like it's pouring down with snow outside again, so we'll go and have a look at that in a minute. That's the last bag of kindling wood that I got donated by one of the lads called Scotty. So sorry Scotty mate, I'm burnt all your wood. I purchased some new lights. This has fell down a bit like, but I have purchased some new lights off the internet. I think for free strip, I'll sort that out later. For free strips it cost is about 13 quid. But the thing I like about these is I don't need to charge a big massive heavy battery and bring it. I've got another one here, look. Alright, all you do is they've got connectors on the end, you just connect it to one of your power banks. So that one power bank's just about gone now. I've got another 2 power banks, but I can just go and charge one up in the car tomorrow. And also in the corner I've got a tilly lamp going. Ken Outdoors, you recommended this to us. I was a numpty and I put the wrong stuff in, so it's now working a treat. It gives off a nice little bit of ambient light, and it gives off a little bit of heat as well, like. So I've got that set up next to my kitchen area, which I've got all set up. I had this water nice and boiled because I like to wash my pan because it stays here. I like to wash this before I actually use it. So as you can see, I'll just get a bit of water here now. There's a little bit of smoke coming out where I've just put the new wood in, but you see it's steaming. So obviously I've just put that bit of wood in, it's a little bit damp. Let the air get in a bit. Well, there you go, and see, as soon as I open the door there, hits it better and everything just goes. So this new wood burner I've made is absolutely amazing. Actually there's nice smoke coming out there at all. Just a tiny little bit, tiny little bit. But what's happening is, I've got a little gap up the top here. And what's happening is that's pushing cold air in here. And it's not actually feeling cold by the time it gets to me, because the heat off here is absolutely mental, and it's just like having a fan on with a heater. So it's working a treat. My seal that I put on my video, it fell off. I mustn't have prepped the metal properly, it was still rusty, so that's fell off, but it's not causing a problem. Alright, so later on, well soon, I've got myself my little indoor kitchen area all prepped up. Alright, I've got my knives and everything ready to cut things. I've got some peppers, onion, garlic, tomatoes, and some garlic and tomato pasta sauce in a packet of mince. So I'm going to be making a spaghetti bolognese later on, and hopefully I'll bring you around to show you me making that, because people like to watch me cook apparently. Alright, so I've had a couple of cans. I'm on my third one now. I'll probably have 2 more and then I'll call it a day, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing a lot of work. But it's in here, it's very cold outside, and in the shelter, and at the minute it's the nicest and coziest it's ever been. Even when I'm over this half, like on my bed, I'm sitting on my bed here now, and I still feel nice and warm. Whereas the other stoves that I've had in the past, you just haven't felt the heat this far over. Oh, pardon me, sorry about that. So yeah, it's definitely doing the job. Bigger is better. So they say. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Aye, so in any rate, aye, happy days. Right, so I'm going to stop waffling for now. As you can see, my face is red raw, so it's definitely warm in here, like, you know, and I've got drafts coming in from all hour as well, because my shelter's not 100% sealed, you know what I mean. I don't want it to be like that in any way, because otherwise this will just fill up with smoke if I have any problems with me shelter, with me fire, and that's a bit dangerous. So, alright, so at any rate, catch you later on. Cheers. Betty's hiding. Right everybody, time for some tea. It's 20 to 10 at night, so I think I better get gone. So tonight on the menu, I've already prepped the stuff because I think it'd be boring showing you cutting some stuff up. I've got some garlic, onion and some peppers. Alright, so I'm just going to add them in.
Jamie Oliver, eat you
Jamie Oliver.
Lucky patch on the gym box.
Yeah.
Smells nice fresh, doesn't it?
Right, nice fresh stuff, mate. Fresh from Asda. I think I might need a bit more wood in me fire though. Just to get a little bit of a kick going. Anything when you stand with that door open, as you can see the smoke. I'll just let that go a bit. So I've got my mucker here. I don't think anybody on YouTube's ever seen him before, but here he is.
Hey, old Chucks.
Caravan Dave he's called. Alright. He's like a caretaker of the woods when he's here.
We're guardians. We're all guardians of the woods.
He's the guardian of the woods.
No, we are all guardians of the woods.
Alright, so this is me mate David anyway, but that's enough of him. Alright. As you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see him down over. There's where Betty, look. I can just see her on the bottom of the screen, look. In her bed. Waiting for her own food. I'll get her some food out and all. She'll have a late tea.
Wait for mine, fuck the dog.
All my cars. Dog comes first. Alright, well, I can start to hear that sizzling a bit there now. That's better. So this is a slow cooking lesson. Probably fast forward half of this, like.
You meant just onions, not your peppers. Peppers in more or less mustard. It'll make it taste nice anyway.
Aye. Right, and I've got some mince here as well. Obviously I'm not going to use it all, like, because I'll keep some for tomorrow, seeing as I'm having another overnighter. Just I'll break up here. I think I must have cut my hand, you know.
Modern day cannibalism.
Aye.
Plastic.
Container.
Lovely jubbly.
Alright, so that's all the mince in. Get it all broke up a bit. I don't know if you can see. I'll turn my screen around so I can see what you can see. Alright. There you go and look. Alright. This is the first time I've ever cooked anything on this stove. So we'll see how it goes. Now I'm cooking on a little stove. I'll tell you what, like, there's some heat coming off that, you know, Dave.
Yeah, good, it keeps the bottom warm, doesn't it?
Aye.
The bottom of the floor, isn't it?
I'll probably have some garlic clovers left over, Davey, if you want them, mate, tomorrow.
No, you're alright.
Not the garlic.
Still investigating.
Right, sorry there everybody, I'm just blocking the camera, so I'll be deleting that bit. Right, so next stage. Obviously, because I'm eating half of this tomorrow, I'm not going to hire full thing of this in. I'm just going to hire about half in. That's it there. Alright, and then let's get me spoon. Half a tin of tomatoes. And then all I'm going to do is this other half a tomato. I'm just going to pour it into this jar because it'll be sealed nice and tight, and that'll save us having any problems with it tomorrow. Alright, because it's nice and cold here anyway, that'll stay nice and fresh. And then I'm just going to mix this all in. Hopefully I've got the camera in the right place. Alright, and what I've went and done is I've made this, and I've went and forgot to put my pasta on, haven't I? So, what a numpty. Right, so I've just put a pan on there with some pasta in. Alright, obviously. Right, so as you can see, it's coming on now, the food. Alright, so I've got my bolognese in there, and I've got a bit of pasta on the go here. I should have put this on ages ago, like, so I'll probably just take the pasta off, the bolognese off, see how warm it, how bad it gets, and then oh, that's getting warm already, that, and it's not been on too long. So alright, so that's how we're getting on at the minute. Alright, and I'll bring this back when it's nearly done. Cheers. Right, here we're going then, everybody. There's me scran ready for the night. Some nice spaghetti bolognese. I don't know if you can see it through all the steam coming off it, but I've got some pasta and that in there, and it's all sorted. So I'm going to enjoy this.
Where's the chips?
Chips, night chips this time. Normally have chips, didn't I? But there you go. Alright, so I'm gonna get this stuck down my neck and hope it tastes alright.
Looking good.
Well, good morning everybody. I've been awake since about 5 o'clock this morning, so I've just been lying in my bed thinking about things, what I'm going to do and all that. It's not mega cold in here. I still had the fire going at about 12 o'clock last night. It is cold, but it's not when you're lying in your dust bag. Alright, so I'm going to drag myself out of this, get myself freshened up a bit, get the fire on the go, and see what the day brings. So what I'll do is I'll bring this back later on when I've got the fire going and got some breakfast on the go. I normally just have a bit of porridge and a cup of tea, but oh, excuse me. But I've got some bacon and sausage with us, so I'm sure I bet you'll be enjoying some sausage this morning. And I might make myself a bacon butty as well as me porridge. Alright, so I'll catch you later on then. Bye for now. Right, I'm just starting me fire off in me stove, so hopefully that's going to catch nicely. A bit of smoke. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut the door and see if it cans itself. Alright, as you can see, it's now 7 o'clock in the morning. It's nice and bright. It's not too bad of a day. I wouldn't say it was freezing. It's a bit chippy on my hands, like, but I've got like a softy jacket and that on. Alright, and me hoodie and me woolly hat, so I'm warm enough. Alright, so I've got a lot of work to do here the day, getting ready for next weekend, but I've got to prep my wood and all that first for the night. Not that I used all my wood that I prepped last night. I've still got these bits here to process. A little bit of tinder stuff there, body carded stuff there. And I've still got all these bits in here as well. So I might even have enough left here, but I'll still need some for in the morning. So I'm going to check on the fire now, quickly see how it's going. See if I need to add any more stuff. That's starting to go lovely, that now, look. So just make a nice little stack in it, does it belter. So happy days. And that's starting to heat up already, that. So I've got a pan of water there. Make a brew, make some porridge. Alright, so I've used one of my power banks last night on my new light system that I've used, so I think I need to get a bigger power bank just for my light system. I've got one more left from the camera, and half a power bank left for my phone, so it should be enough. Like, I didn't really need main lights on all night tonight. I can just hide some candles on. I've got a couple of torches as well, so I'm not bothered about the power bank as long as I've got enough for me, my phone and my camera. Alright, so I'm gonna get myself sorted, get some breakfast, dungers, get washed and that, and then I'll bring this back later on. Cheers! Right, hello everybody. I don't know if you can see this, but I've been given this. It was a big sheet of real heavy duty plastic. I think it's, someone must have got it from a vehicle or something. It pins onto something, I don't know what it is. A lad called Gary come down last weekend. Was it Gary? Oh, that was Bushy Johnson, man. Was it Bushy Johnson? Yeah, I can't remember now. I think it was actually Bushy Johnson brought it up for us. Yes, sorry there, mate. Aye. It's absolutely fantastic. It's real heavy duty, dead thick. So what I've done is I've cut a bit, and I'm currently attaching it to my window. Instead of having just the green on there, I can have that, and then it'll be nice and airtight. So what I'm going to do now is, it's got little holes on here, but they're not all the way through. So I'm going to get a pin, a nail or something, and pin through there, so I can tie this around to there, like so. And then what I'll do is, once that's tied on, I'll put another stick down the side of that stick, and that'll just block all that entrance in there and stop the wind coming in here. It goes all the way around the side. Obviously it needs tightened down when it comes onto this bit, look. So when it gets tied onto there first, and then I'll pull it and tight it, and then I'll just tack it onto there. And then obviously, as you can see, I've got a nice open window, and then when I want a bit of privacy, I just drop the flap down. Happy days. Alright, so another little thing done the day, but I need to get started on the other one. So obviously that bottom part will come off, and then I'll use that, because it's roughly the same size as the inside, and I'll use that on the inside, so I'll have like a double glazed window. Happy days. I still need to fix that little gap there, but it's covered in any way, so I'm not really too bothered, to be quite honest. Alright, it's not a bad day today. It's quite mild considering. If the wind was gone, it would be a lush day, but at any rate, I'll get back to you later on. Cheers. Then, so next stage is done. So what I've done is I've tacked it all the way along here and down the bottom here to give it a double seal on there, okay? And I've tacked it along the edges up here as well. But what I'm going to do, this stick here is wedged into where it's tied on at the top, and then I'm just going to wedge it onto there like that, and that'll just like tie it down the bottom. And what that's going to do is it'll just give it an extra little bit of protection and keep it pushed into the post, yeah? And then I'll do the same again along here, another stick on the outer side. The sides I'm not bothered about, and as you can see, I've tacked it along here on the inside. I've still got a little bit of overflap there that I was going to cut off, but I'm just going to leave it on. I'm just going to tuck it round, and I might tack that again. Alright, so that's the window done. I've put an extra beam in here as well, which takes away the gap at the bottom, so that stops all the airflow coming up over, which is happy days. The top is kind of secure. Obviously this comes down like so. Alright, and that covers the whole window just about, apart from the top bit, but it just needs tied up a bit, to be quite honest. I'll probably take it off for now, and just leave it like that, and just when I'm finished playing in my shelter, I'll just tie that up. So let's have a long view from it. So that's it so far. Alright, it's a little bit shiny, but it's a lot better than the plastic I was originally going to put on, so I'm over the moon with that. And it'll put extra light into the shelter as well, on a night time, and still give us cover at the same time. Right, I'm going into waffle mode, so I'll bring us back with a final thing, and I'll take my dog for a walk as well, our Betty. Alright, catch us in a while. Right, next task for the day. Obviously Betty won't be staying in there. It's the fire pit, so I'm just having a rough idea and a quick look to see what to do. Okay,
And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to line the wall with rocks all the way around like so. If I can find any better rocks, then I'll do it with them because it looks better than bricks. And then what we'll do is I'll go on the hunt all day the day looking for bricks and everything, and then make a base with some other rocks on the floor, and then build it up a level around the top end. Alright, so we've got a nice bit of a circle going on, and it'll be nice and solid on the side, and the water will just drain through and it'll not be on the base for when we start lighting the fire. Obviously this is going to be a big fire pit, so it's mostly for social events. Alright, so as you can see we've got a bit of damage done to the tarps on the top, where I've tied them down last week. I mustn't have tied them down good enough, so they've come loose. Alright, but what's happened is because they've come loose, they've been blown off the snow, so happy days. But I'll sort that out later on. And then I want to get a ridge line up from this tree to that tree there, because that's going to be another social area with my big parachute tarp that I received off Mark the other week. Alright, so that's my tasks for the day. So my battery's running out and I'm already down one by power bank. I've got 1.5 power banks left, so I'll just bring you back in stages, okay, like I normally do. So I'll see you later on. Right, next stage done. Alright, so let's get a better angle so the way we'll be looking at the fireplace. Alright, sorry about that camera action there. So basically, as you can see, I'm starting to make a bowl shape. Alright, got loads of bricks all down on the base, which will stop all the damp getting into the fire. Alright, and come through the ground. Then what I've done is I've put a ring around the outer edge of the wall on the inner side, sorry. Alright, and now some big lumps of bricks I've found, so I'm going to start putting them around, and then what I'll do is I'll just make a small wall all the way around. Alright, this bit here is going to be just for making a seat here and having your feet in this area here. Alright, and then obviously people are going to sit along them posts. Sorry about that, it's gone quick. Them posts, and then we'll make some seats around there, and then we can dot seats around on the outer edges as well as on the inside. Alright, but I think most people will be standing up in any way next week, or falling over once they've had a couple of drinks, but hopefully not too many. So that's it really, so for now. Alright, so when I get this pit finished, oh look scruffy, when I get this pit finished, I'll bring you back again. Alright, so happy days. Right then everybody, hello then. So the next stage is done. The seating area around the outer side of the fire is all done now, all pegged in, and I'm going to find some little logs to put on top of the edge of the platform to form some more seating on there. Alright, so it's coming on. Sweating like, hard graft this like, but happy days, keeps us happy, keeps us busy. I'm going to call it a day for now. I'm going to go and make myself a cup of tea, get Betty some water and food. I've just let her off. I've had her tied up where I've been doing this, and she's just done a runner as soon as I've untied her. So I'm going to get her back now. I think she's just off, she's just round the bottom there. And anyway, right, I'll catch up with you later, alright? So I'll just give you one more last look. See how the torque's coming off. Need to get them put back on. But aye, happy days. Looking good, the fire pit like. Going to be a belter fire that. Bit more rocks around the edges to find. Get them sorted out today somewhere. And so you better go in there now. Right, catch us later. Right everybody, me and Betty are having 11's. It's now 11 o'clock. So, and Betty can smell the sausages in the pan starting. So we've got 2 sausages each. I'm going to put mine into a slice of bread with some ketchup. And Betty's is just going to be sliced up and put into our little bowl over the bottom there with our other food. Alright, so that's what we're doing. My window on here works a treat. I've been standing behind it when it's been blowing a gale and I can't feel any air. Obviously I've still got bits of air coming through places, but this is ideal. It's nice and clean, clear. You wouldn't even think there's a bit of plastic. Well, you can see it there, like, but it's solid. So happy days, I'm happy with that. Fire, I had it going this morning. I just put loads of wood on the top and around the sides just to dry it off a little bit. As you can see, the door's open, so it's a lot brighter in here now, especially with this window on as well, so happy days with that. Plus I've got another window there. I've got a big sheet of it left there and I've been having an idea that I'm going to take it home. I'm going to make a proper wooden frame for it and get it all sealed properly, and then I'm thinking about here, put it up on the roof there and cut the tarp off. So I've got a sunlight, oh, what do you call it again? Is it a sunlight? On the roof, but obviously I'll bring loads of sealant and things like that, get it all done properly, because the last thing I want to do is cut me tarp and then end up having a river inside me shelter. So that's me plan of action with that bit of plastic there, and it'll give us much more light, and then when I'm lying in bed I'll be able to look up in the sky and look at the stars. Happy days. But Betty's on her bed, look at. What I've done is I've got a gap round the corner there I need to fill in because there's a draft coming through there and up on there at the night time. So what I've done is I've put her one of them silver backed blankets on the bottom, and then she's got a bed there, a bed here, and then she's got her sleeping bag. Haven't you, Betty? Yeah. Well, a little cute fish, yeah, my little cutie. Yeah, here's my little cutie. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get some sausages. We'll take that harness off you now, won't we? I've had to have her tied up a little bit this morning when I was working because we've got some kids across the road. I'm just cooking on me me little gas stove the day. I haven't got much gas in it anyway. Like, I'll save me main meals for cooking on the big stove later on. It's no point in having a fire on all the time just to cook a little bit of food. Obviously, that'll go into the fire. So I've got some classic pork sausages, extra special. Probably not supposed to feed dogs pork, but she likes her sausages, and until I get told off of the wife for giving her them, then I'll not do it. Right, going into waffle mode. As you can see, I've got all my shite down there as well. That tin's going to get reused. I've got a little metal tin there that I need to empty. But anyway, my battery's dying, so I'm going to go. Alright, I have to recharge this, and hopefully I'll have enough charger in my power bank to get us through the next 2 days. Alright, cheers, bye. Right, hello everybody. Battery's nearly dying, so this is just a quick one. One of the lads, Carl Scotty, come to me camp a few weeks ago, and he left this little homemade burner that he made. It's just a little metal tin. It's stuffed with loads of cord, dead tight. But what I've done is I've put a little tiny drop of Coleman's fuel in, and it's burning the treat like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how long it takes to boil some water in it, and then I'm just going to leave it burning, see how long it lasts, because it's going to be something to look at doing in the future. And all that's keeping the pan off the top is 4 little camp pegs, so it's very, very lightweight. So we'll see how it goes, but as you can see, it's burning like a trooper like. Alright, so that's all for now. I didn't bring these back for me sausage sandwiches, I was too hungry, so happy days. See ya. Right, good afternoon everybody. It's just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Been doing a couple of revamps to me indoor stove, me and Davey. Here he is, here look. That's me mucker that comes here all the time as well. He's the fire genius, right? Because we've done a total revamp of my fire. Obviously I had a bit of smoke coming out of there, so we've just put some foil around there, so that's just okay. Alright, stopping all that. We're just doing a little burn test now. As you can see inside, I've got some bricks going around on the inside, and I've got some on the bottom so they'll stay warm through the night. I've got a grill in there as well, so what I'm going to do is hook it, pull it forward, and then I can put pans and that inside of there, use it as an oven or cook meat. Alright. The door's much tighter, so we've buckled that a bit as well. We pushed that back over, so that's working. Now the old way we used to have my other stove, we've put this on. Alright. And we've made a new chimney fitting at the back. As you can see, it's stuffed with loads of tin foil. There's no smoke coming out of it whatsoever. Alright, we've got a little bit of steam coming off here because we've got some, it's like mud and, what is it, clay? Mud and clay mix, alright, to cause a seal on there as well. We've put a pan on here to see how long it takes to boil. 1 cup of water. It's been on for about 5 minutes at the minute, but the fire's only just started as well. So come to the outside, and what we've done is we cut the wall into bits. Alright, cut a hole in here and bent the chimney better so it comes out, and we've wedged it up with some bricks and things and tied it all in place, and the chimney comes right up. Alright, it actually goes a little bit higher than what it originally did as well, so that's happy days. And what we've done, we've used some wire to tie it on, and we've stuck a metal pole into the ground. Alright, so that's the new revamp done to this fire. Obviously, you know what the score is. When I do work, we end up with mess all over. Oh, and there, my new window as well, I think I put that on earlier, but that's working a treat as well. So, happy days. So, all we've got to do now is prep a bit more wood for the night. I'm going to have a can of lager because I'm dead thirsty. So, have an afternoon drink.
Yay!
Yay, the bar's open, Davey! Betty's had some sausages and that earlier on, so she's going to have some more sausages later, and I think I've got some chicken for her. And I'm going to have another, what do you call it, spaghetti bolognese. Are you going to have a can now, Dave? Yeah, why not?
Don't normally drink this chemical shite.
Aye, see, Davey doesn't drink the Carlin, but I do.
We're going to do a homebrew show for you.
We're gonna God, I'm scruffy, me. I look like I've been to bloody Africa or something. Hold on, hello there. Oh no, I better delete that. Yeah, delete. Oh, Betty's just jumped in and is eating her nuts. Oh, I'm red now because I'm now in the shadow. When I'm in the thingy there, it looks dead dark. Right, I haven't even had a drink yet. And anyway, see you all later. Right, good evening everybody. Right, this is a very late tea tonight. It's 20 to 11 at night. I've been sitting chilling out for most of the day, having a few drinks and that. Obviously, I'm not pissing out like, well sorry, I'm not drunk or anything. Well, I'm a little bit tipsy, but actually I'm not actually. I've been having a lot of issues with my fire tonight. I put some bricks in the bottom of the fire, in like a star formation sort of thing, and I think it was stopping the airflow going in through the bottom. So what I've had to do is, because my fire's been smoking a lot, I've had to get a metal pole, this thing here. Oh you fucker, I tell you, oh, I've had this lent up, not on the fire, but near the fire. That's how much heat's coming out of it. I can't even pick the pole up. But what I've had to do is I've had to prod the pole in through the bottom holes and push the bricks to the sides to allow the air to get in, and now it's working brilliant. I've put a little bit of foil back on the top. As you can hear, I'm now cooking my tea, nearly 11 o'clock at night. So I've got another spaghetti bolognese on the go. Alright, so I'm just, at the minute, I'm just doing all my peppers and things. Alright. Get these all like fried off a bit. It's actually burning a lot better now compared to before. So that was the problem. I've been doing another live feed again as well tonight on my Facebook page that I'm in with the Northeast Bushcraft. If anybody out there hasn't heard of it before, have a look. It's got loads of lads from the Northeast. We've got some lads from London and all over, Wales, everywhere joining our Facebook. I think we've got about 300 and odd members at the minute. There's loads of banter on it as well, like loads of Mickey taking and things about bushcraft. Obviously, you know, I've mentioned about the bushcraft meet, so I've got all them lads coming as well. It's just a good buzz. Just had a right laugh there on the live feed. It's my second live feed I've done ever, so 2 nights in a row live feeds. Betty's over on her bed, and you can see on the corner. I'll just spin the camera around properly so you can have a look. There's Betty, look, on her bed. So for Betty's bed tonight, she's got a heat reflector, one bed there, and I think I've done this before, like another bed there, and then she's got a sleeping bag which is all curled up on in any weight. Alright, so that's what Betty, she's just had some fresh chicken out of a pack, so she'll have a little belly full there. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of that pole. That pole, this is what I was on about before. It was standing here, so it's nowhere near the, well, it's near the fire but not near enough, and when I went to pick it up and I burnt my hand off. So that's just how much heat's coming off my fire now compared to before. I was cool. I've actually had my softy on and me what do you call it? Sorry, that camera action will be a bit shitty, but I've actually just took my hoodie off and my woolly hat because I actually felt really cold. But now I've sorted out my fire, I was just like, can't believe I'd done that. So it's trial by error, like I say, getting used to everything. Alright, so I'm trying to do this without moving my camera because I've got my hand freestyling it with the camera tonight. I haven't got it on the stand. I'm going to put a bit more wood in the fire as well. Oh, happy days. Right, so I'm going to pause this for now. I'll bring you back in a minute when I've got the mince on the go inside of that as well, and my sauces and everything. Alright. Anyway, thanks everybody for following us on my little adventure. Really appreciate it. I've just realised I'm nearly on 250 subs now. So I did promise on my 100 subscriber giveaway that when I got to 250 I would do another giveaway. So I'll have to look at some things, get some things to put away to one side, and as soon as I hit 250 there'll be another giveaway. Alright, so thank you everybody for your support. It's not the end of the film yet, not a film, it's a video. It's not the end of the video yet, like, I'm just, because it's just popped in my head to say how much I appreciate all the support, all the comments that are coming through as well these days. Cheers everyone. So I'll bring us back later on anyway. Thanks, bye. It's still weird that, like. Right, let's turn my radio off. Right, hello everybody. All my torches have run out, so I've got no power banks left either because I've been using it for me lights in here. I thought it was going to be a good idea but maybe it's not. It's getting late now. Like, I've just finished eating my tea and it's now 11:30 at night. I've worked out my fire and sorted that out. I've had to push the bricks in the bottom of the base that I put in this morning out to the sides with a metal pole, just to try and get the airflow working again. It's started, so happy days with that. Like, I'm starting to feel tired now. I've got some water on the boil so I can do my dishes. So get them done, brush my teeth, and then I'm going to bed. I'm absolutely shattered, to be quite honest. I think what I'll do tonight is I'll leave the top of me door open, just allow a little bit of airflow in case I have any problems with smoke and my fire through the night. At least I'll not get totally smoked out, like. But fingers crossed I won't. Excuse me. Oh dear me. I feel shattered. I've had a little, well, I think I told you earlier on I was doing a live feed with Northeast Bushcraft, Facebook page. It was quite a good laugh. I really enjoyed it. But having all the lights on and everything and charging my phone a few times, it's ate away at my power banks. So I need to look at doing something different. Right, I can feel my eyes starting to shut now. I'm getting really tired. I need to check that water, sort my fire out properly before I go into bed. Do my dishes, get Betty out for a little walk up to the top of the track and back, just to make sure she gets a pee and a poo and not before bed. Alright, so hopefully I'll catch you in the morning. See you later. Right, good morning everybody. Right, it's just after 7 o'clock in the morning. It was a very late night last night. I didn't get my tea till about 11 o'clock-ish, I think it was. I had a few beers last night with a few lads that came. Done a bit of live feed on me Northeast Bushcraft Facebook site, which was a canny laugh. So try and be a bit more constructive on the next one, like, because I think it was just about taking the mickey out of everybody really and having a laugh. But it was good vibe by everybody, so happy days. So it's a regular thing they want us to start doing now, doing live feeds on the YouTube site, on the Facebook site. Last night I was having a lot of problems with my fire because I put bricks in the bottom of it. I think that was stopping the airflow getting in, so I pushed the rod in. I think I've told you this last night, like, I can't really remember. So I had to sort that out. I'm going to try and light my fire this morning, see what it's like this morning, but I need to get packed up and tied away. I've got stuff lying around all over the place. I've just had to use, I've run out of, my battery chargers have run out, so I've got no phone whatsoever. I've got no battery way of charging anything up. I've tried doing it with my radio, but it isn't working for some reason. So, and I've run out of a little bottle of gas on my little stove, so I've had to use a heater one. And what I've done is I've had to do it outside and tip up on the side to boil my water, because I just can't be bothered to put the fire on. It's a little bit chilly like, but it's not that cold. As soon as I get a brew dongers, I'll be happy days. I need to get packed up anyway, so that'll keep us warm. But it's a nice little backup fire to have. Gas bottles fit in a bit dodgy sometimes, so it kept on flaming up too much, so I've had to bring it outside just in case I had any problems and it blew up out. But I don't know what it says on the side there about tipping it and things, but I'm sure I'll find out. But anyway, I've got me brew in there and I've got me breakfast, so I'm gonna go and enjoy that, get myself livened up, have a bit more water on, get a wash, brush my teeth, and then get packed up. I need to be back home no later than 2 o'clock this afternoon, like. Got things to do at home, but it's been a good couple of days. I've
got quite a lot done, but not as much as I wanted to. Yesterday afternoon I just decided enough's enough, I need to have a bit of chill time for myself, so I did. So I didn't really do much recording last night, I don't think, but hopefully everything will work out. Right, I'll just quickly run through it again, that can always delete it if I need to. Got me fire, alright, we're redone it. I'll just take you quickly round. As you can see, I've got a canvas sheet on there now. I've got tiles on the top there and tiles underneath my canvas sheet on the roof as well. Alright, I took the chimney pot off last night to see if it was that was causing the problems. So the fire comes straight out to the side and then up over, which the smoke was all coming out of it nicely. 2 seconds, I'll bring it back in a minute. Right, just put my light on so I can see, because it's a little bit darker in here. Right, as you can see, I've got my little drum back on the top, and this is all gone rock hard, this stuff to seal it, that I put on, like mud and clay all mixed, so that's setting in the night really nicely. I had to put a little bit more foil back on the top again last night. Alright, on the top of the door, sorry. As you can see, that's where the flue goes out. Is it the flue? The exhaust thing. And what I've done here is, it's a small dog tin with a bit of tin. I'll just get a pointy stick. Right, so I've got this bit here is a dog tin, and that's connected to this big tin. This bit of pipe here is the bit that will cut off my chimney stack that came up, if you remember off my video, and then that goes into the flue, into the big flue. And all I've done is I've rammed loads of tin foil in to cause a seal on both the extensions. Alright, and that worked a treat last night. That was nice smoke coming out of that pipe at all into the fire. The problem I was having was, as you can see, I've got some bricks in here, so I can't really move it until I move all the bricks. But underneath, inside, as you can see, that's the ash off the big chunks of wood and everything I put in last night, and it's all just disintegrated into a tiny little bit. So it was burning well last night when I finally sorted out. But underneath here, where all these holes are, there's about a 5-inch like depth underneath that. What I'd done was I put some house bricks in to keep them warm at the bottom, and it must have been blocking the airflow. So what I'm going to do the day before I go is I'm going to take all the bricks out. I'm going to clean my fire out in any rate. What I do is I always salvage the ash and use it for my toilet for covering over your poos and that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them bricks out of the front end of it and just line them around the side at the back, and that'll just retain some heat in the bricks, which it done last night. Like, and to be quite honest, that brick there has still got warmth to it. Yeah, they've still got a bit of warmth in them bricks, and that fire hasn't been loaded up. It didn't have anything in from 12 o'clock last night, and it's now 7 o'clock, or 7:30, so they retain the heat. So that's happy days. That means it's worked. Alright, but what I had to do last night was, when I was having loads of trouble, I had to get a pole and push through these holes to push the bricks out the way, and then it started burning sweet. So I was able to cook my food that I think I videoed on here. I forgot to bring this back though, because I was that hungry and that tired. I just wanted to get me scran. But anyway, I'm going into waffle mode. As you can see, it's an absolute shithole in here. Alright, my sleeping bag knocked on us last night. I woke up and the zip was all split open. I didn't have my thermal blanket in. I took all my tops off and everything because I was warm last night in here with a fire, and I was absolutely freezing in the middle of the night when I woke up. So I need to get my zip fixed or get a new sleeping bag. The tilly lamp's now working properly, so can't outdoors yet. I've done the wrong thing, mate. I put the wrong stuff in. Paraffin I put in, and that I got off somebody, worked a treat. Alright. I think I've blackened the glass a bit too much though, so I must have done something wrong somewhere. But I've got all this stuff to pack away now. Some of it stays here, some of it doesn't. Everything that's not to any value stays. And obviously I've got all my rubbish down here and my wash station and everything to pack away. I've got loads of bags of rubbish, obviously, and a few other bits and pieces to do. Right, waffle mode coming on, so I'll catch you later.
Right everybody, this is called lazy cooking. Alright, I can't be bothered to put a fire on, so what I'm doing is I've got this little gas heater tipped up on its side and I'm cooking some sausages for me and Betty, and I've got a bit of bacon there as well. Alright, so I'm going to do the sausages first, and then while hers are cooling down, I'm just going to have one of them sausages. Betty's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, how many's on there? What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to have, I'll tell you what, she can have 5 of them sausages and I'll have one of them just while I'm waiting for me bacon. And then I'm just going to have a bacon sandwich, because I've already had some porridge. Betty's got some dry food out as well, like. So it's turned out a nice morning as well. And all I'm doing is I'm just tidying up in my shelter, packing stuff away that I don't require to use the day. And I'll get my trolley packed up, ready to go. That's Dave's trolley there that we used last night to bring a bit of wood in. We got donated a ton of chopped wood off a lad called Jamie and Ben. Jamie's brother-in-law brought it from his farm for it. So that says we're chopping a couple of trees down and processing that lot. Definitely need to get them tops sorted out this afternoon before I leave. Betty's eagerly waiting for her food. Look, are you coming to say hello, Betty? Hello, mate. Are you licking the screen, are you? Look at her, she's all over. She's like, where's me food, Dad? Where's me food? She'll turn that like that so we can see what we're doing, eh? There's poor Betty, look. Are you alright, darling? Oh, she come and climbed into my sleeping bag this morning. The zip was knackered, like, so she got in easy enough. Bless her. She keeps on kicking her sleeping bag off her all the time when she's in it. Well, not in it. I like put it underneath and then wrap it over the top of her, just to keep her warm. But obviously it must have been too warm for her. Right, I better go and check on these sausages. Yeah, I know, Betty. They're nearly done, my darling. They're nearly done. And say hello to the people. Say hello to all the subscribers. Hello, subscribers. You come to lick the screen. Right, I'll wear them. We'll get these sausages done. Go on, Dummy, get that way. Go on, good girl. Right, see you later. Right then, excuse me. So here we go, here's with breakfast. Well, it's my second breakfast because I've already had porridge this morning with a cup of tea. Betty had some dry food. But here we go, look, there's Betty's food there. It's all them sausages apart from one. And then I've got the bit of bacon there. And I've got 2 slices of bread left to make a big sarnie with. So, this is what Betty's look. What's this, Betty? Sit. Sit. Wait. Good girl. Wait, go on then. There she goes, getting her sausages. Gets well fed when she's here, like. Well, she gets well fed at home and all, like, but anyway, we'll not interrupt that eating. Alright, so before me bacon gets cold, because my sausage will probably all be cold now anyway, because Betty's was cold. Alright, I'm going to get this et. I've got a pan of water on the go there now. Alright, and I'm just going to sit and chill on that log, listen to some music, finish me scran, tidy up, pack up, and then put everything. Oh, this is my new little purchase. This was, I think I've still got the label inside. This is a fishing trolley. Alright, it's quite big. It's got a basket that comes with it that goes on there, and it's got a bag that comes on the front, which is ideal because it's a good food bag. Get plenty of food in there, my cans in there, everything I need. Alright, and then I just unhook that, lift it off, and then I'm not fannying around trying to do stuff. The big bag there, just fill it with whatever I need to. And then if I can't be bothered to carry my Bergen on my back, I'll just put my Bergen on there. Plus I have like my 25 litres of water. This will only be coming when I cannot get in the track. Down the tracks, save carrying all my gear, because I do carry, every time I come I always bring 25 litres of water, and sometimes I bring bags of pallet wood. So if I've got that, there's no point in processing loads of wood when I can process it at home. Alright, and this was originally, let's see, it says no front bags. Oh, that's because there's 2 bags missing from there, so that's probably why I got extra discount. But it was on sale for £199. Alright, and it went to £139. Then it went down to £100 and I paid £57 for it. I couldn't believe it. 57 quid. I was like, happy days, that'll last me for a long time. And then if I have to do any like major tasks in the woods when I've got this here, I can go get loads of stuff, put it on and bring it up. So it's really good. The wheel comes off, this all folds down, look. I kind of fold it all the way because I've got stuff in the bag. That folds, this bar folds then down again when your bag's off. This bag just lifts out of there, like so. I should have done a proper review on this, but I've only just started using it. Alright, lads use it for fishing. Obviously LUNDY'S fishing. The handles all come off, look, so you just, and then it all folds into one tiny little square. Just pick it up, it's light as out. Alright, it's easy to manoeuvre, it's got feet on there, so when you stop you just put it down and that's it, happy days. Right, so that's it from Go Outdoors. And it's the Fish TF gear. So if anybody out there that does any fishing, if this is quality stuff, just leave us a message. But I think for 57 quid, just for the 2 bags alone, would have been about 57 quid. Alright, so I'm over the moon. And Betty's demolished her scran, and now she's probably waiting to offload it somewhere. Oh, there she is there, look behind the fence. Betty! Come and say ta-ra. Right, so we're not going to be on the camera for a while. Yeah, got a little tail, man. Are you playing? Are you playing, my darling? How are you then? How are you? Because my food's getting cold. Come on. Right, catch us later. Right, hello everybody. Look here, the sun's out. Hopefully it's going to stay nice and sunny for the rest of the week, so everything dries out. Right, I was given a parachute top off a person that's called Mark Rothbury from Northeast Bushcraft Facebook. So obviously this is my first time I've ever put it. I've just put it quickly up to see what it looks like. Probably needs sorting out like when somebody comes that knows what they're doing. But I'll just take it underneath. It's gonna do. Alright. Got plenty of space underneath for about 20 people, 15, 20 people to stand under, no bother. Just for standing out if it's pissing down with rain. It probably could have went a bit higher. I think it's about 25 foot up the ridge line, so possibly go higher. I've got a few ideas for the next time I put it up, where we've got all these, well it's Davey gives us the idea, like it's his idea really, where all these are, I'll get some loops sewn on and the small fibre rods that you have in tents. I'll see if I can scrounge some of them and we'll put them so they go all the way around, so it causes a proper loop and it'll make it a better shape as well. Because obviously when I've been putting it out, I've been doing one, miss one, doing one, miss one, and it isn't perfect. I've had to join a couple together there where it had a hole in there, and anyway, so that covers the hole. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Done out more on the fire pit, to be quite honest. So that's it there. It's just basic. It's just in case it rains, so we can stand underneath it. Got a bit of tidying up to do, but that's going to have to be done on the actual meat. My area's all sorted now, properly ready. Just about packed up, ready to go home. So that's it. So it's definitely looking like a refugee camp now, all these different shelters. But obviously that'll be coming down after this weekend. That'll not be, that'll just be staying permanent, and that'll be permanent. Alright, so right,
I'm not going to record any more of the day because my battery's nearly dead and I've got no chargers left for my phone or anything. So alright, thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please press the subscribe button, and there's a little bell there that gives you notifications. That's it, thank you very much. Ta-ra.